Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. Last night on Linda Moulton Howe, she talked about a large black triangle UFO over 3 U.S. military Air Force bases. Okay, she said that before the UFO was doing what it did, it seems as though the top brass knew that something was going to happen, and people on the ground were informed to move bombs. So there was a weapons storage area that they were supposed to protect. The bombs were on a trailer, and the people on the ground were supposed to protect the bombs. Now, when you hear about this, she didn't say this, I'm saying this. I think about Hiroshima and Nagasaki when the atomic bombs were dropped on Japan. And when that happened, whatever exists around us, they came up to check. What the hell are these infantile people on the surface doing? And it seems as though when those bombs were dropped on Japan, a lot of UFO activity was seen. They, whoever they are, came to see what happened, because when you do something here, as below, so above, as above, so below, it seems as though it affected other regions or other frequencies or other places that we do not see, but they exist. Things we do not see because we are almost blind, but other beings exist. So when she was talking about this large UFO that was moving from one base to the next, and the people on the ground were advised to protect the bombs, move them, hide them. You can't really hide bombs, really. In my opinion, it shows that maybe something was being planned. Maybe the US was planning to do something to some country or to some place, and the aliens came to say, no, not today, not on our watch. So last night on Linda Moulton Howe, she interviewed someone by the name of Smith Jones. Now, in America, Smith and Jones, those are not real names. Yeah, they're real names, but yet if you want to give a fake name, it's Smith or Jones. So obviously the person was protecting their pension or whatever else they get from the military, because if you're part of that, no speaking, no nothing like that, no talking, they tell you not to speak. If you do it, you may not receive your pension. But anyhow, she interviewed him, and he said that at one point when he was out there and he saw the UFO, he also saw a duplicate of himself. There were 2 of him, and they came back together. He was trying to explain it to her. He was saying that he was carrying a weapon, and the other part of him, the duplicate of him, also had a weapon, and they came back together and merged as one. Can't explain it. That's what he experienced. And he feels as though there was also missing time on his part. There was a flash of light from the craft to the ground, and he felt as though he disappeared and he was missing time. And anyhow, he had lost memory, just a whole lot of talk, just to say all of what she says is just to say we here on the earth are interacting. Well, some of us here on the earth, they're interacting with advanced intelligences, okay? And they're not telling us. And that's, like, I think I said this last week, that's where the phone comes in, that's where the internet comes in, that's where a lot of our technology comes in, because people who are here are interacting with advanced intelligences or aliens from other places. Now, if they're interacting, she didn't say this, but I'm saying this, if we here on the earth are dealing with UFOs and people who are aliens from other places with great technologies and 1,000, 1,000,000 years ahead of us, that means that here on the earth, they're aliens also. they recognize each other. Aliens here are dealing with the aliens that come, their sisters and brothers that come, and the peons, well, if you want to call yourself a peon, but the ones who are not in the mix, we just, we make up, we breathe and we walk on the earth, and people have kids just to go and work and be slaves and whatever else we do here, mindlessly. It's something that doesn't take great intelligence. In fact, most kids are born into poverty. So it's obvious that, what is happening here is not really that important. But then there are the top tier people who sit on the top of the pyramid, and they enjoy whatever they enjoy. For some reason, they enjoy people having less and working and being in fear and being in sadness and whatever else goes on at the bottom tier. But all of what Linda, this is going on to 6 minutes, I can't believe it, but all of what Linda says is, we are not alone in the universe, and people on the earth are dealing with aliens or advanced intelligences, and every now and again they give the people here in technology. And the same way we eat chicken and beef and stew and whatever, the same way we do that, people are eating humans, and people are taking humans to be slaves on their planets or on their ships or whatever. The same thing we do is happening to us. Whatever we do is happening to us. As above, so below. This is Shay Veronica.